All right still, Dave?
Yeah, all good.
And I just want to stick my head up the top of this termite mound and see if there isn't anything here. If you do hear some obvious growling, do let me know. I can see an impala over there. Can you see me still?
Yeah, only just.
There's an impala over there, so I think it's highly unlikely that there's a leopardess lurking around here unless she's about to eat one of them. You lost me.
No, audio good, visual yes.
Okay, coming up onto the termite mound now. Here we are. Still hear me?
Yep.
Astounding. Right, so we shall survey the surrounds to see if we can't hear or see any alarm calling. The white flash of its tail. No. One of the great things about this area is that you can gain very little height and have an incredible view because the landscape is very gently undulating. To see some tracks sort of over behind the car, maybe heading that way, but I don't know. It's a bit of a lottery. All right, well, let's carry on from here. She's not in here, not on this mound. Aha! And make your way, Johan. We've just found her. She's static on the ground, lying here. Ah, what a joy. Well done. Moving vegetation. You can see 1, 2, 3 just above that, and then just behind that another one. 4 spots. Look at her. Yeah, she looks like she's going to go across the boundary. She's lifting her tail like that to show the birds that see her that she's not a threat to them. They'll start shouting at her and alarming. Fortunately, we can't go any further. We can't follow her. Or if she moves along that particular line, we can, but I think she's going to go south. Sure. Up onto the road because he's got very long legs, and that means that he can fall over if he's on ground like this, which leads quite steeply. So let's let him get onto the flat ground behind us, and then we'll move back and have a proper look at him. He's huge. He's about 1.4 meters tall, which is about, it's about, how tall is it? 1.4 meters. I'm talking absolute nonsense. He's about 3.4 meters tall. He's about 15 feet tall, everyone. 15 or 16 feet. Find some pictures of owls to show you, and just listen very carefully and see if you can't hear an owl or two calling. Isn't that pretty, everyone? Beautiful, isn't it, Dave?
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking. That's the end of what we call the Drakensberg, everybody. I'm just trying to find you the owls quickly in this book. Thank you, Barbara, for your comments / admonition or admonishment. You say the only similarity between a cardinal and an Oriol is that they are both birds. Thank you. Thank you for that, Barbara. Fair enough. I did see a cardinal in North Carolina once. In Winston-Salem. Thank you, Barbara. And I gotta tell you, you've got to stay sharp taking these drives. People watching these drives are no mugs when it comes to the wild. Rebecca, you say that I said hail comes from the ground. Rebecca, if I did say that, it must have been a moment of utter delusion. I don't think that hail comes from the ground. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I said hail comes from the ground. How very strange. No, hail doesn't come from the ground. It comes from the clouds. Maybe I said cloud very unclearly. Or maybe I just went mad briefly. That's quite possible. I'm obviously now extremely distressed that the final control took it upon themselves to laugh behind sniggering hands, while the children thought I thought hail came from the ground. Thank you, Rebecca and Kirsten in final control. I will not be fetching you after this drive. You can walk home and face the hippos on your own. Mike in Florida, we were chatting about weather conditions with the kiddies earlier on. You want to know if we get sandstorms in the Sabi Sands? No, not at all. It's not enough sand, really, I don't think. And the wind does never really blow that strongly. So while it might get quite dusty every so often, we certainly don't get anything like sandstorms. Oh, that dust has got right in my nose, David, right in my nose. I'm going to start sneezing any second now.